Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back, back to a little game called ORX. It's been a little while since we have had a video of this on the channel. We played the demo way back, whenever. If you haven't seen that video, go check it out. Link is down in the description, or do it if you want. This is not the full release of the game. It's not actually out yet, but they have released another demo, and I really enjoyed the first one, so I decided let's take another look at the game as it is progressing along, see how it has changed, because I am still looking forward to the release of this game. If you don't know what this game is, it is a pretty good mix between Carcassonne and They Are Billions. So it has the Carcassonne board game aspect of where you're putting down the different tile pieces like the roads and stuff, and the cities, farms and whatnot, to build up your little town. And then at night you get attacked by a wave of orcs, and you have to defend your central city keep area, and the cities you put down will shoot arrows to help defend, as well as any troops you put down, roads, farms, all that stuff. They'll make you some money so you can play these cards down because they all cost money. So that's a quick little overview of how the game works, at least when we last looked at it. So let's go into a new game. So, as always, there are the 4 different factions you can play as. The only one that are currently available to us are the Rune Wardens. And a little bit of a disclaimer, this is my second attempt at recording this. The first attempt, it decided not to record the audio, which is kind of upsetting, which is why this is at 99 out of 100, because I almost have that leveled up. No idea what that actually does. So, we're going to click here to begin our quest as the Rune Warriors. Now, this is a brand new screen, and now that I've actually played when I tried to do my first impression of it and it just didn't record audio, so here doing the second time, I can actually explain what this is straight away. So this game is now Carcassonne mixed with They Are Billions, but a roguelike. So you have your deck of cards that you're playing down, kind of like with like Slay the Spire, any of those card deck building roguelike games, and you can collect new cards for when you're in the missions. So you got your mission here. You complete it, you have to defeat 4 waves, defend your main castle, you get +7 corruption. And there's a vault that is a card vault, and the quest is to finish 2 roads. That's the first one. So once you've completed that, once you find the vault, connect it to your area with a road, whatever, you can complete the mission by finishing 2 roads. That'll get you a new card that is permanently added to your deck going forward onto more missions. You can then do it again for 4 roads, 6 roads, I believe is the pattern, so on, so on, so on. You will get it once, you might get it twice. I guess you could really go for it to get 3 or more, so on, if you really want to, but having too many cards in your deck isn't always a good thing. If you are someone that's played like Slay the Spire or any games like that, you know you kind of want to limit what cards you have in your deck. After you complete the mission, you get a option of which way you would like to go, left or right. Left, you get the Tile Merchant, trade up to 5 tile cards, you suffer corruption for each trade, and right, you add spells. Select one of 3 spell cards to add to your deck. From the looks of it, these are not actually the same 2 that I had last time. This one was over here, and there wasn't a spell one, there was a different one, I believe. There might have been a spell, I don't know. And then you will do a mission. What the corruption is, it makes the game harder. And my next corruption level is once I hit 25 out of 100 here, which currently you cannot do because you get locked off after completing 2 missions. So you do here, say I grab that reward, I can do the second one, or vice versa that way. Because these are all under construction, and then I guess you finish kind of the boss of this area, and then there's 2, 3, and 4, which I do not know what those are. So that is kind of an overview of how the game works. Now let's actually jump on into the game and play it ourselves, shall we? So we got ourselves our little castle here, the vault is up here, and here are our starting cards that you can place down. I want to try to get to the vault as quickly as possible. I also want to make sure I'm getting some long roads, because the longer the road, the better. So you also have runes, which you can place in castles that will give them buffs. I believe that is, as the Rune Warriors, I get that. That also seems to be higher max amount than it used to be. So let's go ahead. I don't really want to cap off that road. So I guess what we'll do is we'll actually start by placing a castle here. And very sadly having to... Actually, let's do it like that. Continue the road. Yep, road. Let's get some militia down over here. And we'll go ahead and complete this road. So that's now going to get us the gold for the road as well as bonus gold for this. Now I do get a max amount of gold, but these basically just mean I get gold faster. I get a little bit of gold every now and then as is, but faster gold is better gold. Alright, so let's complete that little bit of a castle right there. We can place that one right there. Let's give you the rune to make you a little bit healthier, as well as the rune to make you attack faster. I believe you only get the 2 runes at that size. Yeah, so I want bigger ones to get more runes available. We want to continue to head on down. So let's see, collect X gold, delayed gold from a completed road depending on the length of the road. So this I can spend 3 gold, place it here, and get the gold that I got originally for the road. So 1 per road tile, which is quite nice. Rune to get bonus damage. I can't place you anywhere until I complete a castle. So I can't complete the castle with what I've got. I don't really want to end a road. So let's go over here. And we're going to actually go ahead and start a road. We'll just end that one there, because it's not going to do a huge amount for us as is. We could place you like that. Not exactly what we want, is it? Let's go straight road. Let's kind of come down here this way a little bit. And the first attack is going to come from this direction. So actually, let's get another little settlement being built up here. And that has also completed our second road. They're tiny little roads, but it still counts. So we've completed it. We can now pick a card to add. These, I've actually seen different ones each time I've gotten a new card. Like this one, I did not see the last time I played through. Found out life. Aurora plus 8 hit points per second. Regeneration 1,200 hit points. Very expensive though. I get another farmland card, another village card, and that little green shields are uses. So this one I can use 3 times in this game. So next game it will have reset back to 3 uses. And when you can keep track of how many times you use the card by, it will switch from a green shield like this to an upside down red shield. I'm going to go ahead and let's grab the Fountain of Life. No idea if I'll actually play it because it's quite expensive, but we'll see, and it sounds interesting to have as an availability. So there we go, we got ourselves a larger castle. There is the Fountain of Life card already. Let's continue to expand this road downwards, and yeah, we can move it up here some, to not get too far away from where we already are. Let's buff up your damage because this is the direction that the orcs coming from. They're right there. Oh, they're actually looking to be wrapping around because of the forest. That is good to know. Actually, I could send this road right back onto itself and complete it like this. See, like, this one has the red shield that's upside down and the green one. That means I have 1 more use of this card and 1 more use of that card. That is something to keep in mind. This one is a more expensive version. It's double the price, but I can use it infinitely, which is quite nice. So I got the cheaper versions and the more expensive version. So we're going to go ahead, place you there. Save up for the extension. Luckily, he's in range to help support over here. And the militia are also on the way to go support. Now, last time you were able to move the militia banner around to kind of rally where they were going to be. It does not seem to be the case that you are able to do that anymore, which is quite sad, but they seem to have a further range of movement than they used to. Now, of course, as you're seeing, a non-built castle does not defend itself, but anything that is destroyed, once you have finished the wave, respawns instantly, which is quite nice. I'm not going to use... Actually, yeah, let's use one of the limited ones to get that done there. Place you there, and then give you the attack speed, because you already have the attack damage buff. Right, so we want to continue to get some roads being placed out. We can place you there. Oh, am I... No, okay, I do have another diagonal wall coming up eventually. Because that's why I need to complete this here. That's kind of what I'm waiting for. These look like... Can you only get... Hello? Placed on roads? You can. Okay. Don't know if I'm going to be able to place that there. I don't think so. The next attack is coming from up here again, which is pretty good for us because that is where we are quite well defended. Yeah, I can't place you there, which is alright, I suppose. Let's place you right there for the moment. That does stop that from being placed in a nice spot to get 2 roads completed there. Okay, so it's 5 for the next one. So it's 2, and then it's 5, and then it might be 8, I guess? Going up by 3 each time, who knows? Not I currently, not I. There you go. Give you the final rune, give you extra health. I can complete that road, getting me a lot of money. Rune Guardians. More like greedy Guardians. So, I don't know exactly what causes you to get those cards. It might be after a certain amount of waves they kind of show up. But they're orc cards that you do not want to have. And what it is that one specifically, it costs me 20 to get rid of once it shows up in my hand. Which just kind of becomes a pain. More than like anything else, but it's something to kind of keep note on. You're going to have to spend a little bit of money once you have it to get rid of it. This is one of the reasons... Oh no, I should place on this one. This is a longer road. Alright, that's alright. Farm gives you plus 5 extra just flat out, so it's fine to put on a tiny little road like that. Villages you want to place on larger road because it doubles the income for the entire road. Complete the road like that. And we're actually 3 out of 5 of the way to completing a second additional card. Now, I could actually complete another one right now, but I want to wait for the moment. There we go. There's the diagonal piece I needed for this castle. It's a weird little shape, kind of like an upside down T, or sideways. Sideways and upside down T. There's this one. I just spend it. He takes the money, and I get to draw another card, because you only have 4 cards in your hand. You also do have a redraw, which you get a redraw, what is it? You spend an initiative to get it, and you discard your hand and draw 4 new cards. If you have 0 initiative, then the next orc wave is sped up by 20 seconds, and you gain an initiative after every wave you complete. So you can actually do this pretty often to kind of cycle through to get cards you want. I actually have never done it, but I imagine we will be in a moment, because I want to buff up this guy. And then there's nowhere I particularly want... Oh, I do need a castle down in the south now. I see that they are going to be heading in this direction momentarily. Let's start getting a castle down here. Alright, let's actually go ahead and do a redraw. And start getting this road being built. And I feel like getting some militia up here will be really useful for me. Ah! Attack speed can go to the militia. That sounds useful. I actually am only 1 road completed away from the card vault, which is very nice. I'm also running kind of low on money. Oh, hello. Didn't see you all sneaking around down here. Let's get the money share coming in. Let's make you tougher. Let's give you some more militia. And you the attack speed. That is quite a large amount of orcs. Hopefully we will be able to defend ourselves, because this is the only castle that we have standing in between us and certain doom. And now we have another one. Because why not? That doubles the income. Let's just farm like that. That completes another road. Gives us a little bit more money. Because I want to try to get this road down to here. Which is going to be quite the journey, but it should be pretty simple to do. I want to avoid using the village for the time being, just because using the village card is only useful on large roads because it doubles. So putting it, say, like right here, that gets me 4 gold, which is an amount, but it's not really, in my opinion, worth doing. Not just yet, at least. There we go, another castle over in that corner. That can help defend if they come in from this direction right here. There is the curvy road, which we don't particularly need yet. Let's go ahead and place you there. Let's redraw my hand. Give you the bonus damage. And redraw again. Huh? Can I not? Is that on cooldown? It seems there's actually a limited amount of time so that you can click it in a row, which I did not know about, but there we go. We have just figured something else out. Large amount of orcs coming from this section over here, and then some more orcs coming from over here. You can actually see what type of orc they are and their stats, like their health, their damage, their range, and their speed. You can't hide from us, no. Can't hide your gold from us. Which one is this? Ah, pay 20 gold. That's annoying. Though, let's see. We can actually claim another card. We can get another curved road, which, another farmland or tavern. Wave defeated. Set the cost of next warrior placement to 0. That's actually kind of useful. That makes the next cost after I've completed a wave. Actually, these are militia. I wonder if they count or not. Toss in some runes. This isn't completed yet. I need this straight. It's a very specific card. And I don't know why I cannot actually use it. Those are the initiatives I have. That being said, this looks like it is the end. And not necessarily in a good way. There we go. Well, there's the straight card. Actually, I should have placed it up there. Boom. That's that. That should help me fend this off. Do I want to go for the massive road? Kind of, but... Luckily, the castle has a decent amount of health, and I still have a couple of other castles nearby helping keep the central one alive. There is a decent amount of orcs coming forward, but it should be able to tank while these two and a little bit help take them out. And I believe this is the final wave. Maybe? Yes, it is. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Ladles and jelly spoons. We have completed the first mission. And our reward is to add another card. So what do we want? We can select a mine, which plus 30 health for things around it. Lumberjack, faster attack by decreasing attack delay, or another diagonal wall. I do actually like the diagonal walls. I must admit, diagonal walls are quite a fun card to play because they have 2 open sides, which means you can pretty instantly get a bigger castle from them. So I can either do trade 5 tile cards and I gain corruption for each, or add a spell card. I kind of like the idea of looking at spell cards. Oh, so these are the spell cards. Okay. So it might have been a spell card last time as well, just in opposite spots. So, increase damage by 75%. Meh. Plus 3 delayed gold for each developed land in 3x3 region. That's kind of useful. It's a nice gold grabber. Yeah, we'll take that one. So this is our deck. All 27 cards we have. That's actually quite a few cards. A lot of them, though, are single uses. Oh, okay. Our straight roads and our curved roads are all limited? No, okay. So we have one non-limited straight and one non-limited curved. And then we have 3 more straight and 3 more curved that are limited with 2 uses. Same price. But that means at the beginning you're going to get a lot more road cards, so you can kind of get some roads going, but then as time goes on, you're going to only get them a little bit. And I really kind of want to burn through these, I think, going on in the future, so we can kind of get through those and be fine with limiting ourselves to this one for the most part. Did I get another diagonal wall? I did. Is that limited? No. Alright. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that will be all for this one. We'll be back again in another episode coming out probably pretty soon after this one, where we are going to go into the Dark Swamp. Which the quest is to defeat 5 waves, defend your main castle plus 7 corruption. There are 2 vaults located on this map. we have a card vote, which we will gain a card every time we complete the mission. First mission is to finish 2 roads, and then we get an enchant vault, but the quest is to defeat 1 wave. So we want to get to that one as soon as possible so we can get those waves going in, because there are only 5 in total, to get as many upgrades as we can. And the enchant vault is enchant any card for the rest of the campaign. So I'm pretty sure that's like an upgrade to any of the card. That's what would make sense to me in my brain. I'm sure probably similar thought process for you. Sadly, this is the only other mission we will get, because these are under construction, which means they are just not released yet. So you're going to get the 2 missions to kind of do your little run. But if you have enjoyed, like and comment down below. If you're new to the channel, like to see more, hit that subscribe button. And until next time, stay icy. Bye.